Good afternoon and welcome to the Dallas Builders Association Leadership Installation. I'm Tiffany Acree and I'm with StrucSure Home Warranty, and I'm honored today to be the title partner of today's event. Now please join me in welcoming our Mistress of Ceremonies, the lovely and talented Amy Vanderoef.
Good afternoon and welcome to the installation of the 78th President, Matt Mitchell, and the 2021 Dallas BA Leadership. Thank you for being a part of this history-making event, as this is the first ever virtual leadership installation. Now, this event would not be possible without our partners. The support of our members for this virtual celebration is appreciated now more than ever. Let's take a moment and recognize our partners. A big thanks to Tiffany Acree and the team over at StrucSure Home Warranty, our title partner for this event for the past 6 years. Our platinum partners, our gold partners, our silver partners, and last but not least, our President's Club. Thank you again for your support of this event and the support of the Dallas Builders Association. It is my pleasure to introduce the man who has guided the Dallas Builders Association through this unprecedented year. It is no small task to be the spokesperson and leader of the organization that represents the nation's hottest housing market in the midst of a global pandemic. He did this while managing even more important demands as a husband and father, along with running a major home building company in the DFW Metroplex. Ladies and gentlemen, your president, Justin Webb.
Howdy. Installations are always a special time in our association. It marks an exciting new start for our new leadership year. I've been very humbled and honored to be your association's 77th president. It's been a very unique year, and I'm so proud of what we've accomplished under pandemic circumstances. However, a big part of me is sad to see it coming to an end. I'm confident Matt is going to be a great president, and it's easier to step down knowing we've had several leaders going forward that will continue the great work of our association. I would like to thank my family, my wife Kelly, for all her love and support throughout the year, and our 2 teenage boys, JD and Scott, who just finished the longest spring break ever and are always keeping us on our toes. I want to thank Donnie Evans and all of the Altura Homes team for taking care of our business so that I could focus on the associations. I especially want to thank Phil and the Dallas Builders Association staff for all the hard work they perform on behalf of the association. There is no doubt that our staff is a major part of why our association is as strong as it is today. It's a privilege to work with them virtually on a day-to-day basis. I would like to thank my executive team. I would often ask for and receive great ideas and a willingness to meet the challenges of the day. I would also like to thank all of the partners who donated to support the association. We wouldn't be here without you. The 2019-2020 leadership year, hopefully, will go down in history as one of the craziest ever for our association. I'm very proud to have helped lead us through the ups and downs, and now ups again. We've accomplished some amazing things. A year ago, I stood before you and challenged our association to be bigger and better, focusing especially on government relations and membership. Today, we are turning those goals into reality. I still vividly remember those early days of the pandemic where local officials were considering shutting down all construction activity. In fact, I had builder friends in other parts of the country that were completely shut down. Phil and I did everything we could to keep construction essential. And that's exactly what happened. In fact, we created industry safety information that we made available to everyone and contributed to similar efforts for the Texas Association of Builders and the National Association of Home Builders. Without the Dallas Builders Association, I truly believe residential construction would have been brought to a halt, and the recovery that many of us are enjoying today would have been severely impacted. Then there's membership. We had about 1,050 members at the beginning of the year. Working with the executive committee, we devised a well-thought-out 3-month membership drive that started in February and then ran straight into the wall of COVID-19. We quickly shifted gears and focused even more on membership. We knew that we had to cancel in-person events, which made membership, the lifeblood of our association in normal times, even more critical to our survival. The membership committee, as well as our staff, rallied and did whatever we could to focus on membership retention. We challenged our board of directors to recruit 40 more members in September, growing our membership to over 1,100 members in the middle of a pandemic. I believe we are bigger and better than we were a year ago. I want to thank you again for everyone's support, making this association what it is today, and allowing me the honor of being your president this last year.
It's time to install the 2021 Dallas Builders Association Board of Directors and the directors of the divisions and council. Performing the installation will be the Texas Association of Builders and Dallas Builders Association past president, Tim Jackson. Joining us via Zoom are the following groups: Multifamily Builders Council, Dallas Division, Metro East Division, Metro North Division, our 2021 Dallas Builders Association Board, the honored life directors, and last but not least, our past presidents. It is my pleasure to introduce your installing officer, the 66th president of the Dallas Builders Association, Mr. Tim Jackson.
As directors of your respective boards, you are charged with ensuring that these entities reach their highest potential in terms of membership recruitment, engagement, and programming. Please raise your right hand if you understand the meaning of your undertaking and are willing to act in accordance. Please respond with "I do" as I ask each of you to affirm your commitment. Do you pledge that your actions will be based on the betterment of the home building industry and our association, and that issues of personal gain will be set aside?
I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do.
Do you pledge to fulfill all responsibilities and roles that have been made known to you throughout the nomination process?
I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do.
I declare each of you to be duly installed as the directors of the councils and divisions or as directors of the Dallas Builders Association. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Tim.
Ladies and gentlemen, to present the 2020 Designee of the Year, please welcome Kevin McLean with DuPont. But before you get started, Kevin, I'd like to present you with your replica of the Clyde Anderson Associate of the Year Award from 2018. Now, I know what you are saying to yourselves. They couldn't find an opportunity to give him the replica sooner? Well, Kevin is always traveling and working hard, so finding the right time has been tough, but it is better late than never. So, congratulations, Kevin.
Thank you, Amy. Well, thank you. This is an honor to receive this award on behalf of DuPont. We have been long-term members and we look forward to many more years of membership, and we're proud of this award. Thank you. Hello, everyone. The Designee of the Year Award was developed by the Education Committee to recognize those individuals who continue pursuing knowledge. This progress benefits the industry as a whole. An educated workforce leads to better opportunities and communities. This year's recipient has advanced their education and those of their peers by dedicating their time and talents to the Education Committee to develop and create diverse programs during the midst of all this uncertainty. Our honoree has earned 6 certifications, including Master Certification and the ultra-exclusive Certified Star Builder designation. On top of achieving all of this, they are also a graduate of the 2019 class of the Dallas Builders Association Leadership Program. This individual's integrity, reliability, and accountability are well recognized at the association and within both of his building businesses. DuPont is a strong supporter of education. We believe our best customer is someone who is well educated in the science of building. With that, we are pleased to announce the winner of the 2020 Designee of the Year Award, Josh Correa with Davino Homes. Congratulations, Josh.
Thank you, Kevin. I'm very honored and thankful to receive this award on behalf of DuPont and the Dallas Builders Association.
This year, we have two special members who have attained Honored Life Director status. Honored Life Directors are members who have been active, committed, and contributing association members and have served on the board for at least 7 years. They are selected by the nominating committee who reviews their qualifications. They are then elected by the board of directors. Tonight, we are honoring Kelly Hoodwin of Altura Homes and Jim White of BMC. Congratulations to you both on this tremendous honor and on your dedication to the Dallas Builders Association. Last fall, the association lost an icon in the industry. Nelson Rodriguez was the founder of Industry Investor and Past Associate of the Year, Fox Energy Specialists. He was a leader in the affordable housing and Hispanic business communities and used his building science training to lead Fox Energy Specialists to become one of the top producing energy inspection, testing, and HERS rating companies in the country. Please join me for a moment of silence in his honor. Please help me welcome, installing the 2021 officers, the 65th president of the Dallas Builders Association, Donnie Mack.
You each have been elected as a member of the Dallas BA Board of Directors and have accepted the additional responsibilities of serving as an officer. You have a responsibility to lead by example and provide the board and staff with your best guidance and insight. Please raise your right hand and answer the following questions with your outstanding "I do" so the people at home can hear you. Do you agree to fulfill the duties of the office as specified in the Dallas BA's bylaws and policies?
I do.
Do you agree to serve as custodians of the Dallas BA and to protect the assets placed in your hands by the Board of Directors and members?
I do.
I declare each of you to be duly sworn in and installed as the office to which you have been elected. Congratulations.
The Dallas BA couldn't accomplish all that it does without the support of its industry investors. These companies have made a commitment to the betterment of the industry by investing their company funds into the association at an exceptional level. Our 2020 industry investors are BGE, Bravas, DuPont, Facets Appliances, Kitchens and Baths, Fox Energy Specialists, Hotchkiss Insurance Agency, L&S Mechanical, StrucSure Home Warranty. In recognition of your commitment to the home building industry in North Texas, Executive Officer Phil Crone will be in touch with each of you to deliver a token of our appreciation. This association accomplishes a tremendous amount, and one of the reasons we are able to do that is because of our staff, which is second to none. Please welcome Executive Officer Phil Crone to recognize two special staff members.
Thank you, Amy. Sheena Beaver was one of the first hires I made as an EO, and certainly one of the easiest. She is no stranger at all to the Builders Association world, as she had a government relations role at the HBA in Reno, Nevada, and later became their executive officer. When the education director position opened up, I was pleasantly surprised that she was interested in making the move to Dallas. I knew she'd be a perfect fit for our team, and sure enough, she was. She directs one of the nation's best local education programs, and her initiatives have won us numerous national awards. The other part of her job is executive administrator, which covers the HR duties of the association and the daunting task of keeping me organized. Her commitment to education is personal, as she continues to take the courses necessary to sit for her Certified Association Executive exam. I value Sheena's advice and continue to be impressed with her dedication to ensuring that our members and staff can be the best that they can be. Sheena, thank you for being a valued member of our team for 5 years and for all you do to ensure our members have access to the best education available. Becky Warner marks her 30th year with the Dallas BA this year. During that time, she has supported just about every aspect of our operations. Those duties included answering the phones, managing event registrations, membership data, accounting support, and publication assembly. She steps up to do whatever is asked of her, including a climb to a marquee sign to change the letters and deciphering former EO Ed Cox's handwritten historical highlights, also unloading numerous trailers, spending sweat-soaked weekends, and one frozen one, at the Parade of Homes. In the years leading up to Doris Blackburn's retirement, she took on another big task in mastering our financial operations. Her intellect and adaptability allowed her to download Doris's experience, transition to her new role as accounting manager, and make it her own. Becky's adaptability is perhaps her greatest asset. That, combined with her helpful demeanor, makes her an invaluable asset to the Dallas BA. Becky, you've done so much for us for so long. You continue to do everything needed to keep our financial house in order during a time when it is critically important. This association would not be what it is without you. Please accept the most heartfelt and sincere appreciation from me, our staff, association leadership, and all of our members for your 30 years of service.
Shorty Howard is one of the association's legendary figures who lived for bringing in new members. He set an example that today the Dallas Builders Association embraces as the embodiment of commitment. The individual who is the leading recruiter for the year is honored with this award. And I am pleased to announce that the top membership recruiter and winner of the 2020 Shorty Howard Award is Donnie Evans of Altura Homes. Donnie, please come up and accept your award and your replica plaque, as you were also the top recruiter last year. Congratulations, Donnie.
Thank you very much. And thank all the new members for being a member of the best association in the state of Texas. How about that?
And now, for the moment you all have been waiting for, it is time to hand over the reins to the Dallas Builders Association. To introduce President-elect Matt Mitchell, please welcome the 74th President of the Dallas Builders Association, Michael Turner.
Matthew James Mitchell grew up in a van down by the river. His family dumped him at the Grand Canyon at the age of 13, and he had to find his own way home. Shortly after, he got a mullet, roamed the streets, until he was able to save up enough money to buy a 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona from the original owner, a little old lady. And today, I will introduce him as the 78th President of the Dallas Builders Association. First off, Matthew, thank you for allowing me the honor to give your introduction speech. For the record, I was third choice, but you get what you pay for, right? Matthew James Mitchell was born and raised in Dallas. How many people can say that? He attended J.J. Pierce High School, and from there it was on to the University of Texas, where he majored in public administration with a minor in psychology, and a double major in everything a young male does in college. After college, Matt was on staff at Young Life for 10 years, and it was during that time that he attended Dallas Theological Seminary. Matt was struck by the construction bug in college. During this time, he worked for production builders and developed the love of being on a job site and the smell of fresh cut pine in the morning. He said, "It smells like victory." Matthew played in a band with a fellow musician by the name of Steve Marks, who is also in the construction game. Matt drew up his own plans, and Steve helped Matt build his first personal home. I am proud to let you know the house is still standing in University Park, despite mold remediation and litigation that came a few years after Matt and Robin moved out. Well, the two hit it off and decided to start a construction company. Matt said, "Hell, this is easy. Let's do it for a living." So the two decided, as many bands do, to use their middle names, hence James Andrews Custom Homes was born. Matthew Mitchell has been a fine, mostly upstanding member of our great association since 2010. Matt became a full-time builder and realtor in 2002. He was so cheap, there was no way he was paying 3% to someone to list his fine work. Can I get an amen, Jeff Dworkin? So around this time, Matt and I met, and that's when his life really took a turn. His sales went through the roof, construction costs went down, and I helped him decrease his construction defects by nearly 5%. Matt has given me one of the most influential pieces of advice I have ever received. Drive fast and take chances. Matt specializes in a type of construction known as SIPs, structurally insulated panels, which is a fancy way of making an Oreo cookie from closed cell foam and 2 pieces of OSB. Matt has never been one to follow the herd. I think that's mostly because he couldn't keep up. He makes his own path, is not afraid to try something new and challenge the status quo. How about some dirt on Matthew James Mitchell? Here are some fun facts. Matt won the Mr. Burns pageant 10 years in a row. His spirit animal is a liger. He invented the margarita while working at Mariano's, allegedly. He can drink the bottom out of a bottle of tequila while making some out-of-this-world guacamole. His hobbies include fishing and hunting. Master of pralines, pronounced pralines, according to Matt. Currently working on vaccine for COVID-20 for next year. Hopefully we can sell it through the DBA to increase membership and revenue. 7 professional certifications, including the new ultra-exclusive local certified star builder. Now here's a few sad facts. Matt's older sister was allergic to animals, so he grew up without a pet. He's hoping Robin will let him rescue a dog soon. He hates cheese because he's Scottish. May have gotten that wrong during the interview, not sure. All joking aside, I look forward to the coming year under Matthew James Mitchell's leadership. He is not one to shy away from a challenge, and we are in great hands. He has shown immense maturity, refocusing the traditions of our installation in a manner that prudently preserves them. It is a harbinger of the leader that he will be in the coming year. I have no doubt that he's the right guy to lead us through the rest of the crisis. Thank you, Matthew James Mitchell, for being my friend, and more importantly, for being our president. Everyone at home, raise your glass and cheers to Matt Mitchell. Installing Matt Mitchell as Dallas BA's 78th president is someone with a long list of credentials: president of the National Association of Home Builders, president of the Texas Association of Builders, president of the Dallas Builders Association, and an inductee into the Texas Housing Hall of Honor and the National Housing Hall of Fame, our very own living legend, Mr. Kent Conine.
Matt, you have been elected to serve the home building industry as the president of the Dallas Builders Association and will be its spokesman and public focal point. As such, you must represent the membership at the Texas Association of Builders, the National Association of Home Builders, and in the community. You will now raise your right hand and answer with enthusiasm, "I do," to the following questions. Do you agree to fulfill the duties of the office as specified in the Dallas BA's bylaws and policies?
I do.
Good. Do you agree to serve as the custodian of the Dallas BA and protect the assets placed in your hands by the board and its members?
I do.
Do you agree to carry on the traditions of your predecessors to the best of your abilities?
I do.
There are a few of those I'd worry about. I now declare you to be the 2021 president of the Dallas Builders Association. Congratulations, Matt.
Thank you, Ken. Appreciate it.
Gentlemen, these lapel pins will serve as mementos of your service to the association. Justin, please place this president's pin on Matt's lapel. And Matt, if you would do the honors for Justin with the past president's pin.
Can't see it yet.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Justin.
And finally, Matt, the symbol of your office, your president's gavel.
Careful with this one.
All right. Thank you.
Matt, thank you for your support this year. I wish you the best during your year of leadership, and I will be here to support your efforts. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you your 78th President, Matt Mitchell.
Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Matt Mitchell with James Andrews Custom Homes, and I am honored to serve as the 78th President of the Dallas Builders Association. As most people, aside from my mother, will fall asleep within 3 minutes and 45 seconds of this, by now, all too familiar format, I will be brief and keep run-on sentences to a minimum. As you are well aware, we are in a wildly surreal time in the Dallas Builders Association's existence, professionally and personally. There are no economic or scientific models to guide us through this specific pandemic, but there have been many world-changing events throughout time, and what has always been true is, this too shall pass. What has ultimately delivered people through past trying times is, don't get overwhelmed by the uncertainty of today. Rather, we focus on the future. The greatest benefit of the association is that we are better together. 3 things I want us to focus on are tapping into the wisdom and experience of our members, employing relationships and involvement of our members, and seeking out ways to promote membership. 1. Tapping into wisdom and experience, a challenge to the Education Committee as well as membership. There is so much wisdom and experience represented by our members. We would do a great job by tapping into those who can teach us how to avoid reinventing the wheel. Bringing professional certifications in locally will give tremendous opportunity for members to meet more people, teach what they know, and promote their business. 2. Employing relationships and involvement, a challenge to the Membership and Retention Committee, as well as all membership. There are a lot of creative ways we can get people engaged, and this will fuel the engine of our membership and retention for the Dallas Builders Association. Giving people the opportunity to meet face-to-face or virtually will greatly enhance our members' businesses. 3. Seeking out ways to promote members, challenge to the Communication Committee, as well as all membership. Just as one of the ideas being taken up by the Education and Communication Committee is to have associates create promotional videos that can be shown in a variety of ways. This will further enhance an associate's ability to market their companies in a really simple way, as nobody else can sell their products as well as they can. In summation, let's tap into wisdom and experience of the members, employ relationships and involvement of our members, and let's seek out ways to promote our fellow members. Let's not get bogged down in the present. The world will adapt and continue to move forward. Let's not get left behind. The association has always done a great job of adapting to our new realities. We will continue to do so moving forward. We'll get through this together. We will continue to grow and prosper, and I suggest we all focus on the future.
Before we announce the name of the 2020 Clyde Anderson Associate of the Year, I want to recognize our recipient from last year and thank him again for being the strong supporter he has been and continues to be. Thank you to Scott Roberts of Creative Architects, the 2019 Associate of the Year. Scott, please join me to receive your replica trophy.
Thank you very much, and it's been an honor to have this for this year, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you.
Now on to the 2020 Clyde Anderson Associate of the Year presentation. This award is bestowed annually to the associate member who provides exemplary service to the association and its members and to the home building industry as a whole. Our honoree epitomizes the spirit of this award. The diligence they have shown in a role that demands it has helped the association through many challenges this year. When the COVID-19 crisis descended, many of the association's efforts were invested in keeping the industry open, essential, and informed. However, at the same time, it was important that the Dallas BA secured necessary financial assistance to keep operations at full strength. Like the namesake of this award, this individual was not afraid to take on the hard tasks while serving as a valuable ambassador of his company. Working alongside association staff, our honorees secured assistance for the Dallas BA through the Paycheck Protection Program at a time when very few associations were able to do so. He's done an extraordinary job as treasurer for many years, but this year in particular was a time the association was lucky to have him in its corner. The 2020 Clyde J. Anderson Associate of the Year is Steve Puckett with Prosperity Bank. Congratulations, Steve.
Thank you very much, Amy, and I appreciate the honor of the association. It's been a pleasure to serve.
The Hugh Prather Trophy is the highest honor bestowed by this association and is presented annually to the builder, remodeler, or developer who has done the most for the betterment of the community and the industry. The award is named after Hugh Prather, the first president of the association, and has been given for the past 70 years. I now invite Donnie Mack, the 2019 recipient of the Hugh Prather Trophy, to come forward for our final presentation.
It is a great honor to present this year's Hugh Prather Award. Our recipient for 2020 has been an extremely active member for over a decade, serving as president of a division and not only chairing several committees, but launching a number of initiatives as well. A great supporter of education, our honoree holds 5 professional certifications and has been recognized by the National Association of Home Builders as its designee of the year. He is a past winner of the Apex Award, which recognizes a builder's professionalism in doing business with associate members. A knowledgeable and insightful representative of the Dallas Builders Association. He has been a frequent media contributor, helping us become more relevant than ever before. This year's Prather recipient served as a builder captain for an Operation Finally Home project to provide a new custom home for a wounded veteran and his family. And after a long 10 years, revived the Prather homes under a new format. But what our honoree is probably best known for is his passion and outreach to the young people through vocational building trades programs at both the Dallas ISD and Collin College. His efforts have gone a long way to combat housing's ongoing labor shortage and provide opportunities in our industry to young adults to come into the industry the way he did. It is my honor to present the 2020 Hugh Prather Award to our 2017 past president, Michael Turner of Classic Urban Homes.
Word, my friend. Thank you, sir.
Man, that's hard. Michael, it's my honor to give you this award. You've earned it. Thank you.
Thank you, Donnie. Wow, kind of at a loss for words, which doesn't happen very often. It's the highest honor that you can earn within our association. This association means the world to me. I've put my blood, sweat, and tears into it for the last 10 years. I found a family in the association. From coming up just right out of high school and going to work on job sites, you know, there's a period of time in your life when you wonder if you made the right decision or not. Standing here today, I have no doubt that I've made the right decision. And you know, I do love speaking to our high school kids about their future. The stars aligned, and that was my background, and that's the message today. I'm in elite company, and I'm not sure that I'm worthy, but I'm gonna take it, and I'm very thankful and grateful, and thank you to the Academy, and thank you to the association.
What a wonderful event this has been. Congratulations to all of the honorees and everyone who was installed. Thank you for your dedication and commitment to the Dallas Builders Association and the housing industry. And thank you again to our title partner, StrucSure Home Warranty, and all the companies and individuals who have made this event possible. Thank you for joining us, and here's to a brighter 2021.